Yeah, hello everybody, I'm Just Kims and welcome to episode 7 today for the Canadian Grand Prix in season 1 of our My Team career mode. Honestly got no idea what happened in the last episode because... Right, so I recorded this episode today, the Canadian Grand Prix, about a month ago, and I just haven't done the voiceover. Yeah, just because I've been putting it off. But as you can see there, that's the current standings. Lewis Hamilton is our championship rival so far. Maybe that can change today. Who knows? We're currently 5th in the driver standings, 4th in the constructors, and yeah, we just need to change a few components here because obviously don't want our engine blowing up halfway through the race. But now it's time for qualifying. And well, here we are, really. Just ignore that corner cut right there. But yeah, during practice the car didn't feel too great. Ignore that corner cut too. Yeah, basically, I mean, just to be fair, Canada isn't my strongest track. As you can see, this corner here always get terrible traction, but going off onto the end of that lap there, almost colliding with so I think Logan Sargent was ahead, but we come to third place, so 1 minute 11.5, and that's enough to get us into Q2. Thankfully, Liam Lawson in 15th, making it into Q2 as well, but yeah, leaving us in Q1 is Alexander Albon, Yuki Tsunoda, Nico Hulkenberg, Joe Guanyu, Logan Sargent, and Kevin Magnussen all the way down. And somehow, Lance Stroll is in Q2. But we're starting Q2 in the garage because, as you can see here, it is raining. And yeah, currently on the Delta time, the softs are still a lot quicker, but here we are as we start in our lab. As you can see, it looks really wet, but the grip is kind of still there, so we'll have to see as we go. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's navigate these corners. This corner right here, I keep saying it, traction is just non-existent at that corner. It is so bad, but finishing that lap, where do we end up? Provisional pole, well, Q2, with a 1 minute 19.3, so that is like 8 seconds off the delta from Q1, but we don't go on to inters. And we're Q2, and unfortunately Liam Lawson is starting P11 as he couldn't quite get a decent enough time in. But yeah, leaving us in Q2 is Liam Lawson, Valtteri Bottas, Fernando Alonso, Lance Stroll finally, Sergio Perez, and Lando Norris. Actually in P16 there, I think he got held up quite a lot, or he went out too late. But as you can see now, we're on the full wet tyres, the blue tyres, which are never to be seen in real life F1. And yeah, Q3, first lap. Let's see what we can do. As you can see, it's very wet out here. Max. Oh, never mind. Charles Leclerc goes fast as well. 1 minute 23. I think 0.3 that was. But as you can see here, traction is not on our side. We are wrestling the car a lot. But we have set ourselves up for a dry race, which I'm pretty sure the race is dry. I'm fairly certain anyway. But yeah, coming down into this very hard braking zone. And yeah, oh, we go straight on. We broke a little bit too late, and we also have to abandon our lap very unfortunate there, but yeah, broke a little bit too late. But we do need to upgrade our brakes, because we should have broke there. But now we're on to the intermediate tyres now, so it's dried up a little bit. Oh, excuse me. So hopefully we can go faster than we have been. Actually taking that chicane there very nicely, but heading off the lap. Let's see, we're currently in P10. What can we do? Oh, we've gone too deep. We've gone too deep, and we get a double puncture, and that actually causes, yeah, that causes us to not be able to turn left, and we go into the one. That is our qualifying all done. I just went in too hot really, and both of our tyres instantly deflated, and that is very unfortunate. So we'll be starting our race in P10. The Alpines are doing really well. Both 7 and 8. Daniel Ricciardo in the, not AlphaTauri, it is the BMW in P9. So lofty heights for them. Great qualifier for them even. And yeah, Oscar.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to the variant of this track back in 1978, and it was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. It's one of the fastest races of the season here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 60% of this 2.7-mile circuit taken at full throttle. There are 14 corners to navigate, the very last of which has its very own infamous history and could be the cause of a safety car today. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Sainz, Russell, Ocon, Gasly, Ricciardo, Williams, Liam Lawson, Bottas, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Perez, Leclerc, Norris, Albon, Tsunoda, Hulkenberg, Joe, Sargent, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race.
So we go to 5 red lights at the Canadian Grand Prix in CZ1, and it is go. Very good launch. We get both of our Lotus cars get a very nice launch, and we go down, try to go down the inside of the Alpine here. I'm pretty sure that is Ocon, perhaps, but we're unable to go around the outside there. Tried to sneakily go around down the inside, but all in all, keeping it nice and tidy, and the grid pretty much remains the same. Very cool there. Yeah. Our teammate Liam Lawson actually losing a spot as Gasly tries to go around the down the inside, but we keep it around the outside, which obviously turns to the inside on the left hand corner. It's a very tricky braking zone for our car, navigating it very nicely as the Alfa Romeo going down the inside of the McLaren of Lando Norris, and but not making the move stick. As you can see behind me, this one actually trying to make some moves here, and actually slowing down the car behind as we go on board now. And yeah, there's Ocon ahead of us. Currently in P7, Gasly P8, Lawson P9. Both of our Lotus cars got a really nice launch, and that has obviously catapulted us a little bit ahead. As Yeah, the front row still keeping close together. And we're actually going to slightly fall behind as the laps go on here. But yeah, I think this is a another case of we'll be looking back more than looking forward during the race. But DRS active now on to lap number 3. We thought about going down the inside, but instead we go round the outside now, going a little bit deep, but and getting a little bit wayward there. And Ocon sails bypass us again. Do we go down the inside? No, we do not. So we'll set ourselves up for the corner, but oh, it's hard to act shocked, but we have got a puncture. Pierre Gasly has given us a puncture. Oh, for God's sake! And what was he doing? There was no room there. Absolute idiot. And we're almost going to our teammate there. Absolute idiot. As you can see, we're slowing down a lot back there. And yeah, look, it's not great. It is not great. So in total, we have had 3 punctures this weekend so far, and to top it all off, we've got a severely damaged floor. So if this race was hard enough, it's going to be even harder now, as we cut our way onto the end of that lap, going into the pits. And yeah, you can see us hobbling along there. Oh, it's annoying. As we go on to these soft compound tyres, we were late getting off here because I thought our wing was getting changed, but it wasn't. So, yeah, we're going on to the soft tyres. We're going to try and put in a few qualifying laps, just to catch up as much as possible, and then pit again for maybe some mediums or hards. We'll see how the race unfolds. But yeah, this is us out of the pits. And yeah, we're currently 24 seconds behind Gasly, because he had front wing damage as well, so he had to pit. But of course we had the puncture, so we were a lot slower. So yeah, 24 seconds is the time to catch up. But going on to lap 12 now. 17.6 seconds behind Magnussen, as Gasly has made up a few spots. So we are catching by quite a bit, but it's not enough right now. So yeah, we just have to wait and see what the first round of pit stops are going to be like. And yeah, as I said before, I keep pulling in qualifying style lap times, getting nice and close to the wall of champions. And yeah, don't really know what else to say really, except our teammate is actually in a really good spot to score some decent points. As we fade away now to lap 17, and the first round of pit stops have begun, and we're actually in the pits ourselves. So yeah, our softs were not holding on long enough, so we decided to go into the pits. Hopefully our final pit stop of the day, going on to the medium tyres. And yeah, we'll just have to see what we can do. I've said that multiple times, and I'm going to keep saying it. 13.4 seconds behind Joe Guanyu now. So we have gained some time overall in the but if maybe be able to hear, Liam himself is now in the pit, so we are really close to actually getting again lapped. So thankfully we pitted now onto a fresh tyres, and yeah, so sort of like a recovery race now. We'll just see as a load of people now, you can see top left, loads of people are coming in at the end of lap 19 now. More people are in. As we said, the fastest lap of the race, a 1:13.2. So yeah, our car, despite the damages we have, is still has pace, which is great. But we're now into P21, and we've basically caught up to the cars ahead. And I think most people now have pit, so yeah, this is all now just like raw pace, and yeah, great success. I don't really know what else to say now, because I can't just leave it with silence. Fernando Alonso now, so in the first half of a 112, so 1.2 seconds behind the overall pace. As we fade away now onto lap 21 is a virtual safety car. Zhou Guanyu's out. What has happened up ahead? And Daniel Ricciardo's out as well. And it's now a full safety car here. What on earth has happened? There's a replay now on Daniel Ricciardo. And oh, he tried to go around the left side of Zhou Guanyu, but he was not having it, and takes them both out, that is, as well. Very not a great race for them. So we're into P19 now, at the end of the safety car period, and yeah, that is the worst safety car getaway I have ever done, ever in any F1 game. Which is annoying, but hopefully we can catch back up and make some overtakes, which has really helped us overall, just to bunch everyone together, and has given us like a second chance to actually get some points, hopefully, as we make a really unorthodox move into that corner. I don't know what that corner's called, so I'm just going to call it that corner. Maxson tries to get back at us, but we go deep on the brakes and show him the outside of the circuit. And as we now make a stupendous move down the inside of Yuki Tsunoda in the BMW. He absolutely was not expecting that whatsoever. And as we look forward now, as you can see, Pierre Gasly, our arch nemesis in this season so far, is right ahead of us. What can we do? We thought about going down the inside, but we're going to try and do what Pierre Gasly cannot and make a clean overtake. Failing there, but we will have more opportunities. As lap 26 now, and oh, we're going to make that move again. And yes, we are. We go deep on purpose. We force Gasly really wide, so Tsunoda and Gasly fight, and yeah, technically it's still allowed because we didn't make any contact, so no complaints here. So we get a little bit wayward on those curbs there. P15 now is Lando Norris, as DRS is enabled. Please ignore that corner cut. So yeah, let's see if we can make any overtakes. Oh, we fade away to this spot again. Oh, we're going to go down the inside. Yes, we are. We go a little bit deep, and but we still pulled off the move with no contact. And yeah, that is our favourite overtaking spot, it seems like, today. There's Logan Sargent now, P14. Both Williams, P13 and P14, doing really well in this race. We'll have to see where they end up at the end of the race, but still remaining in the DRS zone. Both of them, both the Williams, are on the hard tyres. As, yeah, we're trying to set ourselves up for a move, perhaps later on in the lap. And, yeah. Very cool stuff as we get really close to Logan Sargent. That corner still giving us troubles as always. There's a yellow flag up ahead. What is this? This is a Red Bull now. I think that is... yeah, that is Sergio Perez. Pulling off to the side with a mechanical failure, it seems like. And, oh my... we got late on the brakes. Almost going to the back of Sargent there. Norris slips by, but that is all fine because we have the DRS. We have overtake. We go to the right, go to the left. And our car is really nice down the straight. Late on the brakes, easy turning. And yeah, we'll be back Norris up into Gasly. As the two cars ahead now are fighting. Let's try and make a move. There's a yellow flag behind us. What's gone on there? It's a red flag. What has gone on here? A red flag. So this is a replay now. Gasly try. Oh my god. Pierre Gasly. He just spun out and taken himself and Norris out. Oh my days. He is really has not had a great race. As we go to the second red lights now. And obviously we sign P14, but we are not finishing P14 as we gain loads of positions round the outside there. We're now on P10. It is now 4 positions gained off the start. Very, very good getaway there. And Lonzo tries to overtake us, but he doesn't get enough traction. So we remain ahead there. And we've already lost a second to Leclerc up ahead. But yeah, it's a 5-lap sprint now. And everyone is on fresh, soft tyres, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, Alonso tries to nip it down, but once again failing to make the overtake. And Alex Albon behind actually manages to overtake, so seems like we slowed Alonso down enough. And it's a 3 wide up ahead now. Ocon and Leclerc back out, and Stroll remains ahead. Very nice. And actually slowing them down so we can make an overtake round the outside of Ocon. We back out of it. Ocon actually locks up there. And we nip down the inside. And P9 is ours. Very, very cheeky move there. And, we'll be honest, don't think we'll be able to catch up to Leclerc up ahead. Just from the sheer damage that we've got, we're not quite there. Although, speaking of which, on to the last lap of the Grand Prix, we almost went down the inside of Leclerc, but unable to make that move there. So, but maybe I've spoken too soon. Maybe we can actually get 8th place here. We will have to see as we go down the inside of Leclerc, making a very sharp move. And yeah, activating DRS and actually making a little gap now. So I think we've done it. I think we've actually secured 8th place. here around the Canadian Grand Prix. And I think Liam Lawson is currently P4, so a very, very great race for him. And yeah, going down the straight for the last time this race, trying to keep it nice and clear. As Lewis Hamilton wins the Canadian Grand Prix, and we cross the line into P8. Very great race for Mercedes. Haven't seen them all race, to be honest. But yeah, Liam Lawson finished P4. Very great race for him. I think that's his highest finishing position. Unless he's got a podium. I don't know. We finished P8, so there's a nice recovery drive. And
it's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship.
And yeah, unfortunately, the Williams is unable to get any points there. But 6 people now. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 people DNFing. What a race that has been. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Goodbye.